in a minute. I am here tonight live, finally, in a new location, a different location. I am going to be talking to you today about mindset reset in action. In action, because the original mindset reset masterclass, hopefully you've already done that. That video is going to give you the tools that you need to conquer your carb addiction and live out a ketogenic lifestyle that will help with conquering your carb addiction. My name is Lisa, Kinda Karnivore. I have been off a couple of weeks. I moved. I'm in a new location. I'm still living out of boxes, but I found a corner that I can kind of do this tonight. I didn't want to delay it again. If you are watching on the replay, you're probably watching on a replay. If you're watching on a replay and you have not done the Mindset Reset Masterclass, you might want to do that first, or you could just watch this and then do that if you'd like. But that class will actually give you the tools that you need, and there's homework to that class that you'll want to do to get prepared to live out this lifestyle. So you guys, I have 6 steps for you tonight that will help you live out the lifestyle, the mindset reset in action. In action, you guys. That means this is a lifestyle. It's not something that we just do and then, after the wedding, after the family reunion, after the high school reunion, we go back to a different way of eating. You're probably looking at this if you are starting, getting back on track, or thinking about living a ketogenic lifestyle, and the different reasons that you might be doing that. A lot of people do it for weight loss. Of course, that's like the number one reason. Who doesn't want to lose weight, right? But I did it because I was pre-diabetic and I really wanted to control that pre-diabetes. Hello there, if you're chiming in. We are at a new location at my new place, and we are going to get ready to get into the mindset reset in action. If you are watching this on a replay or just joining in, grab a pencil, grab some paper, because this is one of those kind of lives that you do want to take notes. It's actually part 2 of the class. So we're going to get started. And after that, I'm going to give you guys a few updates on what's happening with me and the channel. And I know I've been gone for a few weeks. I do miss you guys. If you're watching on the replay, I missed you guys. So give me some thumbs up. If you missed this channel, give me some thumbs up. But we're going to get started. Grab a piece of paper. On your piece of paper, you're going to write the word, using up the whole paper, you're going to write the word action. Kind of, these are my notes. You're going to put action all the way down your paper, and we are going to go over the 6 steps to living this lifestyle out, living it in action. And then we are going to focus on that by doing this together, holding each other accountable, lifting each other up so that we can get unaddicted and stay unaddicted, and then keep all the ailments away, all of the reasons that we're living this lifestyle. So step number 1, you guys, mindset reset in action. In action, you guys, you should have already done the mindset reset master class. So in action, A is application. So step number 1A is application. In application, we want to, I say application because a lot of times we look at videos and we read books and we do all of this stuff, but we're not like living it out. We're just getting the information and getting the information. We have to apply it. So we want number 1, application. We want you to apply the mindset reset concepts. That's in the first video. It is going to be in the description of this video so that you can do it. Mindset reset. You want to apply those concepts. I'm not going to go over them because there's a video for that, but you have to apply those concepts, and you have to do the homework. So this channel, it's more about actually living this stuff out, not just like watching like me do it or people do it. I know that can be motivating, but I'm all about let's do this together. And so you want to actually apply the concepts. and do the homework. So if you've watched the video, you get it, but you haven't done the homework, do the homework. Do your why, make your emotional tool list, all of those things. Because when I do other videos or we're talking about challenges or things to get through, I might say, do something on your emotional tool list, or grab your what was on your habit list, or what was on your trigger list. These are tools that we need to use, especially if you're a carb addict like me. These are tools that you need to use so that you can get through and keep living this lifestyle and staying unaddicted. So application, 2 things: apply the concepts from the first video. Do the homework from the first video if you have not done it yet. Okay, the next thing on your piece of paper is the letter C, and that is for C is for choose a lifestyle. C is for choose a lifestyle. Make a decision. If you're on this channel, you probably know that I really do favor a ketogenic lifestyle, especially if you have a carb addiction, because it does help when you're not having certain foods to get rid of the cravings. However, if you're watching this channel and you don't do a ketogenic lifestyle, you can still apply these concepts to tighten up whatever you're doing. So in this, we're talking about choosing a lifestyle. Have you decided to do a keto diet, a ketovore diet, a carnivore diet? Let me know in the comments what you decided. Are you just low carb right now, or are you keto or carnivore, or kind of in between, leaning more towards the carnivore side? I call myself Kinda Karnivore. What lifestyle have you chosen? Put it in the comments. That is C. Okay, T. So we're going down the word action. T is track habits. Track your habits. And we're talking about making good and new habits that you need to track. I always say it takes 21 days to make a change and 90 days to make it a lifestyle. So you want to track those habits. The first reason why you want to track your habits is, you guys, I always talk about BB, the back of our brain, how he's always tripping us up. But you guys, tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit more about Phoebe, the front of your brain, the brain that gives you reasoning, that allows you to be able to reason, that says, oh, you did great, you can do that again. Oh, if she can do it, you can do it. Phoebe is activated when good habits happen. And if it takes 21 days to make a habit, Phoebe is she's motivated by that. It's the front of your brain. And you guys know this, but you don't really think it out. When you guys do like the first few days that you started your keto carnivore diet, and even though you lose a lot of water weight in the beginning, but when you lost all that water weight or whatever it was, or you start to feel a little better, like your knee wasn't hurting, I'm using myself as an example, your Phoebe lights up and she's like, oh my gosh, you're already getting results. You can do this. Keep going. So we want to activate Phoebe more. We want to give her some attention. So we want to activate Phoebe more. And you can do that by making new good habits. And you can start doing that with foods. You can start doing that with getting more sleep, or you can start doing that with some stress management. Everybody might have a different list of things that they need to do to start activating their Phoebe, but we need to activate that because that gives us little wins so that we can keep wanting to do it again, and it gives us strength. It does quiet BB down a little bit. So track habits, make some good and new habits and start tracking them. You can track them in your mind. Everybody's a little different. Or if you're like me and you like to check something off, you can just, if you're a paper person, you can just, on a piece of paper, you know how you check off your things to do. Well, you can have a tracker one for that. Like I got 7 hours sleep. I got 8 hours sleep, or I only ate carnivore today, or I, got steps in. I had this much water. So you can track habits on a piece of paper in your mind, or what I like to do, because I'm kind of paperless, is I use an app. So I've downloaded a free app, and I always use the free versions of the free apps. And then my most the tracking that I'm doing on the top 3 to 5 habits I put in there. And then when I get to check those off at the end of the day, it really lights me up. You guys, welcome, welcome. So it really lights me up. Tracking your habits in a tracking app, I love it because it'll give you little reminders like on your water or your this or your that. So you will love that, tracking your habits. Do you guys use a habit tracker right now? Let me know in the comments. I love it. Free habit tracker. You can pick anyone that you want in your app store or your Apple store, whatever you have. And that can be a motivator to help you track your new healthy habits and get you to the next day. I love when I get to check everything off. It like does something to my brain and it makes me want to keep going. So tracking habits. So number 4 is I. So on your piece of paper, under the action, I, you want to implement movement. Implement movement. I know you guys, you're probably saying, Lisa, don't work out. I know, right? But this year I decided I was going to work out, and I don't have a traditional workout. It's a different workout that I'm trying right now that I'm going to share with you after 90 days when I can do some comparisons. But implementing movement doesn't mean you have to go to a gym. Maybe you have a home gym. Maybe you like to do some gardening. Maybe you're getting more steps in. Implementing movement means doing more than you normally did. You're stepping it up a little bit from your past. And that's what I am really, really, really working on. Now this year, I promised I would do that for myself, especially at 60, implement movement. And I am working on that. But the reason why, so there's 3 reasons why you want to implement movement. It's not just like, oh yeah, let's go to the gym, whatever. Okay, coming from a carb addict, when you implement movement, that is a non-food dopamine release. And it's one of the highest dopamine releases, the non-food dopamine releases, is movement, exercise, gym, whatever. So if you can add a little bit of that into your day, and it can look like if you go to Walmart, you can park all the way at the end of the parking lot and walk over. Or you can take the stairs instead of the elevator. If you're wearing a Fitbit, or if you have a smart watch, or even there's a free trackers that you can use on your phone to kind of track your steps. When you're tracking things, that makes you aware. Don't let tracking stress you out. Use tracking as a tool. When you're tracking things, that helps you to see where you are and where you need to go. So don't be afraid to do that, but implementing movement is going to give you a non-food dopamine release, and we want that. It's also, you guys, and the reason why I'm really, really doing this is I have been so busy with the move and my regular schedule with my, you guys know that I am self-employed, so I have my own business. I'm also in ministry at my church. We have rehearsals, and I have a busy church life too. And I also am caregiver for my mom, and I have a new husband. So I feel like sometimes, oh my gosh, I'm stretched in so many directions. Am I doing one area well, or I feel like I'm doing bits and pieces? So I have to find a way to manage my schedule, and that's what I've been working on, and that helps to relieve stress. So whatever you have in your life that's stress, you can reduce that by getting in a little movement. That will help you, because some stress, you guys, that we just have. Say you have gone through everything in your life and you have gotten rid of what you can get rid of, there's still going to be some things that are stressful in our life that we have to learn to manage. So when you get movement in, that helps to lower the stress, which is good for so many reasons that have to do with our health and sleep and everything. So so that's stress relieving is the second thing that implementing movement does. Okay, implementing movement also for our physical health. So let's say you have done ketogenic lifestyle for a while. Am I 8 years in? I'm going to be 8 years. If you've done ketogenic lifestyle for a while and you've lost your weight, maintaining the weight, which I think is harder than just the losing the weight, keeping it off. But then also, once you reach your weight goals, you might want to work on other things like your physique. So let's say, for example, you lost all of your weight, but you want to be a little firmer. Maybe you're going to work on that. Maybe you're going to implement lifting heavy things. Maybe you're going to implement doing some strength training, or at least some body weight training, something more that's just walking or running or whatever, some strength training things to help move your body composition to a lower percentage. That's what I am really, really wanting to be able to work on this year too. So that's physical health. So implementing movement, that's going to help you with a non-food dopamine release. That's going to help you relieve stress, and it's also going to help you with your body composition and your physical health. So that is I. So now we are at O. So O is organize your thoughts. Organize your thoughts. O is, okay, organize your thoughts. I put that in there because most of us know what we need to do. If you're just brand new and you're starting, you might not know everything, but you know about carbs, and you know we got to reduce some of the sugar. You know, like the basic things. So if we already know these things, why do so many people struggle with it? If someone is sick and obese like I was, you can't tell me that they're just sick and obese because they don't know. Most of them do know. I'm speaking for myself. I knew, but I was addicted. So organize your thoughts. That's why I love this channel, because we're working on the back end of this stuff. We know we know how to cut the carbs. It's just doing it. So organizing your thoughts. Okay. This is where, if you have not done the first class, the first Mindset Reset Masterclass, you might be thinking, what is she talking about? So I'll have you refer to that. But the first thing you want to do in organizing your thoughts is you have to check BB. You have to check BB. BB, the back of your brain, that wants the dopamine at all costs. He wants you in that addiction. He doesn't want to make the changes. You have to check BB, because I have to remind you that you are in charge. You are in charge of your body. There's so much that you can control in your body with choosing the right foods. You are in charge. Don't let BB think that you can't do it, that you will never be able to reach your goal, that it's too hard. This channel is here to support you. So I'm telling you that you can do it. Even if it's hard, you can still do it. And you will reach your goals. You will get the weight off, conquer your illness, whatever it is. Most of the time, there's something that we can do about that. So don't give up. So check BB. You have to check BB. You have to put him in his place. And the first couple of days, first couple of weeks, it might be hard because he's going to be loud and yelling and he wants the thing. You might get through a whole day, like all day, really great. You did your keto, carnivore, and then it's like nighttime, and then you cave into BB. He talks you into eating something, and then you feel bad. Not just in your mind, you feel bad. It actually, like for me, it affects my body. My knee will hurt. I get sad, like it makes me sad and depressed when I have carbs. So you have to check BB. And when you check BB, every time you check him, he gets less and less strength over your mind. And Phoebe is strengthened. So Phoebe is strengthened by the positive things. BB wants to keep you in the negative area, but Phoebe wants the positive things. So as you are, number 2, under organizing your thoughts, check BB, number 1. Number 2 is strengthen Phoebe. And you do that by checking BB. So Phoebe, she will be strengthened when you do what you're going to do as far as checking off those habits, avoiding your triggers, You remembering your why. When it gets hard, remembering why you're doing this. If you mess up, not giving up. Like, just because you mess up, it's not over. It doesn't mean you have to give up. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the comments. I'm going to go back to look at the comments. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Darlene. So, yeah, so that's, organize your thoughts. Organize your thoughts. And I mean, BB has been loud through this move and stuff, and, not having my pots and pans or what box is this in or that in. And then just like not being able, I know, like when I haven't been on for like 2 weeks with you guys, and I missed a couple of Mondays, but I had to get moved. I was stressed, like all of the stuff, right? And when I don't do this with you guys, because you guys are my support too, you don't think so, but you guys are my support too. I'm here because to share my story, but I want other people that need this too, so that we can help each other, because I'm human too. So yeah, so anyway, organize your thoughts. The negative thoughts, BB, check it. Call it out, check it, and then move on. Go to do something from your emotional tool list or one of the tools that you learned in the first video to get it off your mind so that you can start getting Phoebe to be stronger. After you've been doing it, it's not forever that it's going to be super, super hard. After you've been in it for a while, a couple of weeks, it's going to kick in, and then you won't even want the thing. You know how you want the thing and you're trying to not have the thing? You won't even want the thing. Like you don't want the thing. Like somebody can walk in with it and you will not want it. So it will get like that, but you got to get on. That first couple of days is like killer. And then the couple of weeks after that is crucial to stay on track so that you can cut the carbs and just get the addiction under control. Okay, so N, you guys. Under action, we are at N. So this is the 6th step. And N is never give up. Never give up. So this is the thing. We don't plan the mess up, right? You might mess up. Something might happen. You might be at a reunion. It was the holidays. Maybe you messed up and you had a hard time getting back on track. Or maybe you messed up and you had a few tablespoons of something, and then that added to more tablespoons and leftovers, and then your knees start hurting. So that's me. So even little bits can affect me, and my knee will stop hurting. The knee that I have arthritis in, it will start hurting. So you guys, never give up. Even if you have messed up, never give up. Even if you messed up and you're sad and you're giving yourself a hard time, okay, have a little pity party, whatever, get over it and get back on track, because never give up. You can never give up. So this lifestyle, not diet, lifestyle, means that this is just the way I live. Like this is just how I live. So at gatherings and family stuff, you can bring your stuff or see how they're going to make this or that. It has to be a lifestyle that you live. So you're going to have to fight harder. If you're having a hard time in this area and you're yo-yoing, you have to fight harder. You're not fighting hard enough. And when I say fight harder, I'm not saying have more willpower. I'm not saying willpower. I'm saying fight harder using the tools that we went over in the first video, the Mindset Reset Masterclass that is in the description of this video. This is how to live that out, how to live it out, Mindset Reset in action. So fighting harder means use your emotional tools. Use them. In the first video, part of your homework was to make your emotional tool list. Look at that video again. If you're not using them tools, look at that video again, get that piece of paper out and actually do it. Sometimes you have to hear things more than once to make it click. Do it. The other thing that you need to do is you need to read your why. And I always talk about the why being so big that it makes you cry, and it not being a weight loss why. So your why, and I talked about that in the first video. If you're just joining in, thank you. This is Lisa, Kinda Karnivore. The first class is Mindset Reset Masterclass that you can find in the description. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments, and I'm going to continue. So read your why so that you can remember why you made this decision to do this. A health why, a family why, if you're a mom why, like maybe you want to make sure you grow old and healthy the best that you can so that your kids will not, have to take care of you or be a burden or whatever your why is. We all have different ones. Make sure it's not just weight loss. Weight loss is great, you guys, because I lost 90 pounds 8 years ago. So weight loss is great, but the reason why I did it was for my pre-diabetes and not to be on insulin, not to be on medicines. I used the food as my medicine by cutting out the things that were making me sick and obese. So remember your why. Also, avoid your triggers. Hello there, everybody. Avoid your triggers. So if you know, okay, your triggers might change. So if you're in the beginning and you're first starting this way of life, your triggers might be like, I cannot go in the break room at work because they got them donuts. Okay, 6 months down the line, them donuts ain't gonna bother you. If you need to go in the break room to get something, the donuts are not gonna bother you. So your triggers can change, but know them. And that was part of your homework in the first video. And then avoid them. Avoid them when you're not strong. Don't let BB tell you that you're strong enough. That's the main thing that happens with a carb addict. Even if you have some success, BB will come in and tell you, oh my gosh, your first year of keto carnivore and you did great and now it's Christmas. You know what to do. You can have some macaroni and cheese. No, you can't, because if you're a carb addict like me, that will turn the addiction right back on, and then there's leftovers, and then there's the next day and the next day. So know your triggers and know yourself. That's not true for everybody, but if it's true for you, I'm calling it out because I know I have to watch that. So don't let BB talk you into you're strong enough to do the cheat or to do the this or the that. Know your triggers. If you're in the beginning of your keto carnivore and you're not strong yet, and it's hard for you to be around certain things or cake or donuts or cookies or whatever your thing is, then don't be around it. Don't be around it. So you don't have to be around it, or you can have your own thing so that you're not going to have the bad thing. So learn to work with your triggers, avoid your triggers. The other thing that you want to do to never give up and fight harder is, okay, you guys, if you're feeling like you are not getting the results that you want, your weight, whatever, I've seen this so many times where people are like, yes, I'm keto, They don't even know how many carbs they're having, but they think they're keto. And then when I just ask them, well, what did you have for breakfast? And they rattle off oatmeal and all kind of stuff. I'm like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Track your carbs. Track your carbs. Do a carb awareness day. I'm not saying track forever, but I'm just saying, if someone asks me around how many carbs I have had in a day, I know it. Even though I'm not tracking, I know it. It's in my head because I tracked for the first 2 or 3 years. I'm not saying you have to be anal like that, like I was, but I'm saying do a carb awareness day to find out if you think you're having, 20, 30 carbs and you're actually having 150 carbs because you didn't know all the stuff that was in your coffee. You have to be aware of that. So do a carb awareness day. This is very important. So this last step of never giving up, you want to fight harder by using your emotional tools, reading your why so that you can remember your why, avoiding triggers, tracking your carbs for a certain period of time, or at least doing a carb awareness day, you guys. So that's the 6 steps to retraining your brain so that you can conquer carb addiction, hopefully using a ketogenic lifestyle and living this out in action. So that's mindset reset in action. Again, if you haven't done the first video, That's in the link. Do that and do your homework. This one doesn't have any homework. It has kind of like how to live it out. It doesn't have homework. But if you have not done the homework from the first one, do that. But you guys, I just missed you guys so much. And now I wanted to get the class not out of the way, but do that first. So if we have new people coming in, they get this first. And now we're going to do some Q&A or updates. So I have, and I think my tablet wasn't even charged up all the way, so I don't even know. Yeah, my tablet. Oh, you guys, I'm a mess. It looked great from this angle, but out there are like boxes and stuff. I'm still working through the boxes. But you guys, I really, really missed you. And I just wanted you to know that I'm all moved. I'm in a great environment. The reason that we had to move is because our 55 plus apartment complex had too many smokers, and we were being bombarded with smoke from every direction. We couldn't even open a window. It was coming through the walls. It was really bad. So we moved to a new 55 plus community, which they made me show ID for. Oh my gosh. So we moved to a new 55 plus community that is smoke free. You can't even smoke on the property. So immediately I was getting headaches and everything before. So immediately first night here, no headache, nothing. It was just bothering me so much, because who like lives a lifestyle of not eating carbs to be smelling somebody else's smoke? That's not even my smoke. I'm like, I don't want to go out like that. Like I do this drastic change in my life of the carbs, and then I'm going to be smelling smoke. I was like, no, I don't care. We have to move. So we're very, very happy here. It's awesome. They're having a movie night right now. They got stuff going on. It's really cool. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I really didn't miss you. I have been working on, you guys, reducing stress. I've been working on my schedule. I've been working on balance. I've been working on just getting my spiritual life so I can do my devotionals first thing in the morning, because I like it, that it sets my day. And I've been going over all of my schedules, my work schedule, my mom duty schedule, my ministry schedule, and my YouTube schedule. So I'm going to be coming up with, it might be a little bit a different schedule that I might be doing with YouTube that I'll let you guys know. And it'll be a little easier for me because I put myself part-time in my I'm self-employed. So I'm making those kind of changes so I can take care of myself. That way I'll be able to take care of others and then do some of the things that I love. This is one of the things that I love. So you guys, I really missed you. How are you doing? Are you still plugged in since January 1? Are you steady and strong on your ketovore, carnivore for those of you that started? I want to know. Tell me in the comments. Also, are you back on track? If you got off track, are you back on track? I hope that you're doing that and mastering it and not giving up. And yeah, I just feel like I haven't seen you guys for a while, so I wanted to do this live. But that's what's happening with me, you guys. Everything's great. Everything's fine. I'm just working on schedules right now. Strong since September. I want to start tracking. I'm looking at my phone because my tablet's not working, and then it pops off. Yes, you guys, tracking. I love the free tracking apps. They are amazing. You can get them in your Apple or your Play Store if you're Android. And that checking that thing off, it does something with Phoebe, and she loves it, like to check it off. Even if you have to do a paper one, checking it off is a great tool to use to start tracking your habits. So yeah, that's a great thing. Also, MyFitnessPal, if you're doing a Carb Awareness Day, you can use MyFitnessPal, the free version of that app. So yeah, that's what I have for you tonight. We're going to get on a regular schedule. I'm working on schedules right now, and I'll let you know. So from time to time, I will be popping in. So let's say, I think like my eyes, darling, I will start tracking for sure. Yeah, tracking is awesome. Tracking is awesome. Let me lower it a little bit so I can see the comments. Yeah, tracking is awesome. So yeah, I'm going to be popping in from time to time. I don't know what the new schedule is going to be, but I'm going to figure it out this week and let you guys know. But I'll be back on track and more consistent with the videos. My plan is to do one video and one live video, and then one regular video that's just posted, and then one short, so that I have interaction three times. Am I My eyes are bad. God's Girl's on track and lost 15 pounds since July 2025. Awesome. God's Girl's, that's awesome. That's great, you guys. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. Do you guys have any questions, any comments, or requests? I'm taking requests too. Questions, comments, or requests for our channel to grow. Clapping hands are there. Strong since September. Hill K. Strong since September. Awesome. September was the month. Yeah, that's the month that I really wanted everyone to get started so they can get a jump start and be stronger by Christmas. So that is great. All right. Well, I'll be bringing some new things to you guys about skin. I'm going to be talking about some loose skin things and some skin tightening things and different things that you go to when you lose 90 pounds, you guys. Let me know in the comments. Do you have any topics that you want me to hit? So I'm going to be talking the things that's coming up. I want to talk about skin. I want to talk about stress, relieving stress. I want to talk about I want to show you guys what I'm going to be doing for my movement, because it doesn't have to be traditional going to a gym movement. It just has to be moving more than what you're normally doing. So yeah, that's what I have, you guys. So then I won't keep you. If you're just joining in, thank you so much for joining in. We are just getting back. I've been off a few weeks, and this is the mindset. We just did our mindset reset in action so that we can live this out together. My goal is to, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, have a support group for us living this out. And yeah, so that's what I have for you. So you guys, it's so good to be back on and see you guys again. I'm going to continue getting things ready and unpacking. I'm hoping that I'll be able to go outside sometimes and do videos in different places now that I'm in a place that I can do that. So you guys have a great night. And if you're joining in, share this video with someone that needs it. If you have not done the Mindset Reset Masterclass, it is in the description. Do that next. Get a piece of paper. Get ready to take those notes. And like and subscribe, and then share this with someone that needs more hope, inspiration, and motivation. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.